Welcome to the Drum Lounge Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Drum Lounge Podcast. I am your Jesus Christ loving, patter flap flap playing, Raddy McHugh finessing host Jeremie Foster.
I can't even remember what I am, man. It's been so long since this man done caught on this recording. Well, hold on, let me go to I'm your Vic first.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Bryon Russell.
You remember, you remember your rudiments at least,
At least, I could have forgot about it as long as. Let me tell y'all something. I'm sorry. Welcome to the Drum Lounge Podcast, y'all.
Yeah,
we back.
We here.
Sorry for the delay, man. But
when
I tell you, it's like now everybody's lives is kicking in, everything's slowing down in life, so can't fixate that. But bro, it's like trying to catch a taxi in New York with this man right here.
Yeah, basically trying to schedule days where both of us can film has been a bit off.
Yeah.
Actually, just last week I was in Miami for my job, so and even that was last minute. So it's just been it's been wild. But screw all that, man. Lucci
done got out of jail by the time we done recorded. Lucci, a Nintendo Switch, a new Switch done came out since the last time we recorded. Bro, Bandcamp has started now. Since we recorded.
Band camp done started, man. Summer band done started. I'm like, bro.
Exactly. Summer band
done started. We gonna get into it, but hey, our bad, my bad. Hey, we back though. We back because this band word don't stop. Apparently, clearly, it does not stop.
Don't.
As y'all can see, we over here laced up a billion pair of sticks.
Oh
club,
yeah.
Kind of laced us up with customized hoodies. Now you gotta you really gotta get a close up because, as you can see in the billion pair, there's a famed picture that's within the letters, and I'm gonna put that picture next to it. But they used a picture of our snares from 2013, and he put it within the letters of the hoodie, and that junk clean, man. So shout out to and of course it's maroon. Got the base colors maroon.
Listen.
In honor of Bethune-Cookman University, the great Bethune-Cookman University. So, shout out to my dog, shout out to our dog, man, friend of the show, being Pair of Sticks. We got the IG too, so y'all boys can check them out.
Dante really doing his thing with these hoodies, and also too, this is custom made for us because this is what we asked for specifically for the Drum Lounge Podcast. Great quality, great workman in it. I think I showed you all the drum pads. You see it on there, all the drum pads that he makes. This man makes a quit pad. He makes shirts. He makes hoodies. He has his own stick. Yeah, I think I showed the stick too. Man, forget that. It's Dante Day.
Yeah. He went crazy.
This man really does it, man. So shout out, there you go right. So shout out to him, man. He's really doing his thing when it comes down to billion pairs. This is the second shout out we done did for Cuz. But y'all go shop with him, man. DM him. If you go to a particular school, you want a particular hoodie, obviously custom one's gonna take a little bit longer. But you will get your money's worth. Trust me. Cause this thing right here.
Yeah, that thing fit good, man. It's fire. Good quality. Nice design. Like that, like you said, that logo that they got is fire, man.
Exactly.
So check them out. Check out Billy Pair Sticks.
For sure.
As we spoke on before, summer band done started, and before we even get into this, I hope y'all brought y'all sticks and pad, because later on in the episode we're gonna get into some lounge and chops, both created by me and by Bryon. So I'm gonna go through my lounge and chop first, and then Bryon will go through his, and we just want to see y'all learning, man. But before we get to that, the clip of the century. So summer band just got popped the freak off, right?
Boys.
And it was popped off by none other than the Georgia Muscle, man, Georgia Mavs band, bro. And it be times like this where I'll be glad that I'm from Georgia, man. I'm glad that I'm from Atlanta, because the way this band just announced to the world that, hey, we're here again for the summer, was just crazy. So,
man, and I guarantee you, everybody in their summer band finna be like, y'all gonna let Gam come up and play this on y'all?
Right,
now,
bro.
They're literally about to be the reason why people got to tighten up. Man, let me tighten up, man. These people got.
Right.
Bro, I heard they got 100 trombones.
Bro, the way they was, the way they was looking in that gym, it seemed like they had more than that. Bro, they had numbers that was freaking insane, bro. I'm trying to share my screen.
Bro, 100 trombones. They said 100 trombones, 80 baritones. What
They
band
got
are
everybody
you?
and their mom out there.
I wonder how
I
band
do want
practice
to
got
play
to
a
be for
song
them.
in particular.
For them,
Flash Only. They played that.
right.
Yeah, let me go back.
I think it's that song right there. The 14 passages. I know that thing.
14 passages. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm finna count them trombones. What are you? Oh, they might not have had 100 trombones. Oh, they might have. Hold on. No, they ain't had no 100
Yeah, all
trombones.
these tubas. I wouldn't be surprised. Now I want to hear one song from them just to really see how cranky they were.
And this at Dutchtown High School too. I think, right?
Yeah. I think they're common with these humongous numbers, yo.
I'm almost scared to talk.
Only.
Come on. That's 100 trombones. It gotta be.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, they actually had a Gam Street.
Oh my God. So yeah, they're taking over Summer Band. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, man. Now, me not to be devil's advocate, I will say what I'm pretty sure everybody else is saying. Of course, you're gonna sound loud when you're in the gym. No, they loud.
No, they loud, bro.
Yes.
And it sounds pretty good. I mean, of course, the acoustics are better in the gym. Also, that's what somebody would say. But the camera right in front of them, they sound pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like that you're gonna really be able to hear their loudness. I've heard this band in person. Like I've been to one of their Georgia Mass Band's pop-out shows at like one of these stadiums in Atlanta, and I heard them, and they are loud.
It's so crazy to me. Like I've never been a part of a mass band. I've been a part of an all-star band, but not a mass band.
Yeah, exactly.
When you have the time to be able to like get everybody together to learn this music, to have a book. I mean, they don't do field shows, so that's one less thing that you have to worry about.
Exactly.
But to learn all of this music, to get everybody with the same style percussion-wise, you just bringing everybody together and they just get all of these songs that are collegiate level is nuts to me.
Collegiate level arrangements,
And shout out to the percussion section. I specifically want to say I've noticed that out of all the mass bands I've seen, the percussion section of Georgia Mass Band is the only school that I've ever seen that all have like the same drum heads for the bass drums and for the tenors. Unless they just got a whole stack of them like in a warehouse somewhere. You bring your own drum.
Right. That's part of what Jeffrey Sharp doing though. Jeffrey Sharp is the percussion instructor for Mass Band, Georgia Mass Band.
You know what? They did tell me that he is.
Yeah. So he probably all the same bass head, man. Nothing else.
Crazy work, and they doing it too, boy.
Yeah. They're really doing it and knocking them junks.
Yes, it's so crazy, and I mean I've never played that style like how the snares are playing. I'll do it maybe on my own time. So that's one thing that pushes me away, and for the fact that I'm all the way in Florida. But just seeing a band like that run through the mass band community just makes me want to be a part of that great thing. Like you said, I'm glad I'm from Georgia because I can rep that.
Man, well, exactly, man. And I'm actually gonna put up to some of their practices, because I got to see the junk in person again before I actually.
You see what I'm saying? Imagine they practice. And you know what? I feel like they be hiding numbers. I seen them do a meet the band last year, and they did a meet the band, did whatever, and then they showed up to that first battle with Memphis Mass Band, and that's when they was in the stands and they was side by side, and they were wearing like black, and they was deep as I don't know what, and maybe it's because of what they was wearing. Like the tubas was the tubas was going up and then down the stadium. That's how far they was going.
Oh wow, yeah,
it was crazy. Disgusting, man.
Yeah, Georgia Mass Band, man, and I just really want to shout out to like the founders of this mass band or this all-star summer band, because I was there during the beginning years too, like when they was having their first practices, bro, and it was like nobody at the jump, definitely less than like 50 people, and so for them to be where they are now, man, 300 plus, bro, that jump is insane, man. So shout out to Georgia Mass Band. I can't wait to see them cut some necks off this summer.
Right. I'm talking about bust some heads.
Yeah,
like human heads, not bass drum heads.
Right.
Well, I can't wait, boy.
Also, I want to shout out the high school band camps that's going on, like that's taking place at the HBCUs. I was seeing a whole bunch of BCU high school band camp promo going around. So shout out to all the high schoolers that's going to Cookman band camp or FAMU band camp. All the band camps is going on. I know FAMU pretty much has a pretty popular one. I think Jackson State does too. And even Southern, those really go viral every year. Yeah.
So I think Southern, I don't know who got the biggest one. I think Jackson State's now is probably up there. Or FAM, because I know FAMU be doing the band versus band thing.
Literally FAM and Jackson State be much more popular than most other bands, and so But
Southern
that jump be fun. I bet that jump be fun. Yeah. True. I bet that jump be fun, man. As a high schooler, like you just get to stay on the campus of a college and learn their style. That's just fire.
That's got to be like a streamer university, like a whole bunch of high school band kids, just everybody coming from forever, just coming together to still do band stuff. Is turned to me. You don't got to worry about school. You don't got to worry about showing up for class. All you got to worry about is banding.
It's just band, and then you go back to high school after. You got to go worry about
and then you a hero in your city.
Yeah, exactly, man. So shout out to the parents too who making their kids go, because that junk is not free, especially cooking. I wanted to go to cooking junk when I was in high school. Making their kids go is nuts. Right, not making, but letting their kids go.
No, you going to this camp,
right? Because I wanted to go to Bama State's camp. I had like the little packet for Bama State's camp, and then I wanted to go to Cookman camp, man. But them junks was just so expensive at the time, bro. That junk was dead. Dead.
Yeah, them things ain't cheap, boy. I say that on my end, because I've never been to a camp. I didn't even know camps existed, to be honest with you. Until I got to Cookman. I feel like I was sheltered when I coming from Columbus, Georgia. The only thing I didn't even know about Cookman until that Honda Battle of the Bands. It's because of Honda that I figured out that another school existed outside of Albany State and Alabama State and Fort Valley, and Morris Brown, who wasn't even a school anymore. So I see them and all the schools going out there, doing their thing. The first one I went to, I saw FAMU, and FAMU did that little formation where they was like doing like a star drill, but they came off the field and came back to do it again. And I was like, oh, fam. I think it was like 2008 or 2009. That's when it was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, man. So that's a for sure thing, man. I wish I would have went to one, but hey, here I am.
Right. We need to go to one, man. We just had to show up, and we was in that bit.
And dominated. We didn't go to no high school band camp, and we still made snare at the great Cookman University. Right after that year where they played that. I had to get adjusted. Hold on.
Right after the year when everybody was like, "Oh wait, Cookman fly." I wonder who their new freshman about to be, and it was us.
Boys came. Oh yeah, exactly. Boys came out, did that little thing with the lighter when it was like, bam, and they came back and did it again. Right. Ooh, that was my favorite, bro. That's solidified. Bro. Every application I did for another school, I ripped that junk up. Right, I said, I'm going here.
Like at that point, it was set for me already. I had my scholarships and junk already in place. It was over with. And so when they did that junk at Honda, 12, I was like, oh, that's my junk line, y'all boy. I'm going
the boy said, D.
Right. chopping on everybody, bro. Definitely
Disgusting.
chopped up South Carolina State.
Woo! South Carolina State. Prairie View was on fire at that time too.
Yeah, Prairie View went crazy.
Albany.
And that's it.
The people sleep on that.
Oh,
Albany was at their height that year. Like they had 11 snares, probably 8 or 9 basses, 50 million cymbals. My ex-girlfriend played cymbals over there at that time. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, they were at their height. Everybody was playing, and they were still platinum forte. Now, they are, but things changed. But back then, that was platinum. I'm talking about.
That's when they were platinum. Yeah.
What's that cadence they played?
What
What they do?
That was their name.
Oh, see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they play that
she was
little
on
cadence
too. Yeah.
Whatever the cadence called, Cruel Intentions of Platinum Ice. One of them.
I definitely don't know.
I do. Columbus.
That sounded good until Cookman stood up and did that thing, but nah.
Yeah, and them boys went first.
Right, man.
And
That was crazy.
you probably can't even pull up a clip, but you remember when we did it and we had the lights on the drums?
Yeah. Oh, was that 16? Honda 16.
It was Honda 16. Yep. And they told us to go out there. We said, okay. What your
right.
Yeah.
That jump, bro.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna find that video. Hold on, that video was actually.
It's definitely a clip of that. It's definitely a clip of that on YouTube. Let me see. I might can find it too.
Oh yeah, nah, boy. Yeah, Clint, stamp this. We watching that. Everything. Oh, you see? Look what popped up. This has nothing to do with video. Why did that pop up? And I typed in BCU drumline, man. If you don't get your clickbait now.
Oh, that's when we did. That's when we also did the. We performed at Honda, the little behind the scenes Honda. Oh no, we performed at the banquet, the Honda banquet.
We did that. Oh, we did.
Yeah. That's the year we performed at the Honda because we had lights that year too.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
We had hella performances ready to go, so we had to do a feature for the banquet. Then we had to do a feature for the on the field, the mass band.
Yeah, I sent it to your email.
Okay.
But I do remember that, and I think the reason why we lost is because we got off the field late, marching off.
Yeah. I was like, what?
I want my money back, and that bill was free.
I think what TBS won or something.
No, that jazz band from Tennessee won.
Yeah.
That played Everybody Jump.
Mm-hmm. Now screw all that, man. This is that one right here.
I'm telling you.
This is that one right here.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on.
That tap off though. Come on now.
Got in front of bro. We got in front of everybody. Got in front of Jackson State, Alcorn.
Exactly.
Didn't give not one.
Not one crap.
Crowd going crazy.
Insane.
Look at your boy.
Misa.
Come on. There's a little mud, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Such an impact ending.
I'm telling you.
Nah, this is that performance though. While it's right here, I might as well just And
what's this one?
For y'all who, when we performed at the Honda banquet, and for y'all who don't know, or for y'all who've never been to Honda, every Honda there's like a banquet where all the bands go to, and they pretty much eat food. And so at every Honda is usually the same format. Like we just go to this Honda, they play music, and everybody eat food, stroll or whatever. But at this Honda in particular, they actually had a talent show of sorts, where like every band program could kind of do something as a form of a talent, and everybody judged to see who was the best. And so we just did our feature from that year. And yeah.
Look at that boy, TJ.
Went crazy.
Off, before you click play, look at TJ. Mouth.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Man,
look at the mouth.
That's
Ugly. No, I'm just playing. That boy the truth. That boy's the reason why Cookman is Cookman today.
Nah, look at me. I'm almost the same way. So,
I know I messed up right here. I remember because I was online.
Oh, for
I was
Sigma.
online. Yeah,
That's
so
hilarious.
I missed like 2 practices because I was online because I wanted
hilarious.
to. But I missed it. And I remember y'all
forced.
changed something in the end, like in the very beginning. Y'all went into the thing early, and I didn't know, so I'm like, oh crap! And then in the very beginning, y'all had that little woo, and I didn't know that. So I'm in there, be like, oh. Them boys didn't inform me, but you would never tell.
Right. You never know. Nah, I look like that.
Damn, that boy. That boy got down there. Ugh. Yeah, that's where I messed up.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I do want to see this last part though, because Ori was just going stupid on this part. Like, like Miss Ori, this was perfection right here.
Cookman. Come on.
Like what?
I don't remember it. Man, damn. Come on, man. Everybody just in that thing, bamming.
What? Mike's going crazy. What a time, man. That was a production right there. We had a actual light engineer. Had a light engineer doing all the lights based on attacks and junk.
DJ Lightman.
Right. That junk was dope, man. That was a dope feature, like a literal just dope feature. I think that was a feature where I did that solo too beforehand.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that whole it was, and that whole feature, besides the solo, I think that whole feature was created by Ori.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cookman just did that.
Yeah, keep that in mind, everybody.
Exactly.
Hey, you can write stuff throughout the year, maybe write a few cases. You know. Sometimes you just let him get in his bag and do that thing. You remember that solo that we couldn't learn? My bad. I know I'm keeping on the topic. That little.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah. How do you remember that?
Yeah, let's go.
I do not remember.
How did I remember that? I didn't. I just told my hands to do it.
Wow. Yeah, I definitely remember that, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I remember us not being able to do that bit. Oh my god.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, "Baby,
win, lose, or draw."
Right. Nah, but speaking of not being able to do stuff, we're about to transition into some drumming real quick because this is a drumming podcast. We do drum on this thing. It's the Drum Lounge. So
we ain't one of them old people.
Right. We one of them. We also ain't one of them shows that only just react to stuff. We also do some drumming over here, some education as well. So I'm gonna show y'all a lick. It's a quick 3-measure lick, and then I was about to call you Jameer. Wow. Then Bryon is gonna show you a lick. Quick 3-measure lick. Right. Then we're gonna get to it, man. And so basically, with this lick, we wanna see if y'all can play it back with us. I want to see y'all tag us in videos of y'all playing our licks.
But yeah, man, we ain't one of them ones, man. We ain't never gonna be them. Like you said, just to sit there and react, talk about drums. Oh, back in my heyday, no, we still get into it. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Teaching music,
never lose it. Ooh, hold on. Let me put myself on mute while I play this bit.
Yeah. So this one got a lot of fun things in it, but not nothing too crazy. So
Man,
basically,
let me tell y'all something. Y'all learn my bad. If y'all learn his stuff, this ain't hard. And I don't see nobody repost mama come find you. I'm going on mute now.
no, this ain't too crazy. I mean, I guess the all the six step lists make it seem like it's crazy, but it's really weird. I mean, it's really not that weird. So we're gonna start with the first two beats here. So well, no, we're gonna start with the first three beats because it's pretty much repeating something that I want to show y'all. All right, so we're gonna start with measure one. So measure one is played like it's an accent followed by a cheese followed by a left hand accent. Now, what can be challenging about playing this is when you're coming from that right hand accent and immediately have to do a grace note for that cheese. A grace note for that cheese that's right here. So make sure after you do that right hand accent that you come right down to do a grace note at an appropriate height, and then that right tap that's followed. So we got back, that boom, back, boom. Like let's try just that much. 5, 6, 7, and back, boom. All right, so going into measure or beat 2, we got. So basically, we looping a tap cheese into that left herder there. So we got. Right, so right after we do that left-handed accent on that first beat, we're going right into 2 30-second notes, and it gets tricky because the left hand is accented throughout all this from the end of that beat 1 and then all of beat 2. Only the left hand is accented, so make sure you keep that left hand up and then keep that right hand down even when you're doing that cheese. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 7, and. All right. So basically throughout all that, I'm repeating or I'm looping this alternatively. So I'm doing, and then I'm gonna do that same thing off the left. So to put it together, I really feel like I created a rudiment here. So I feel like I just created a rudiment, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. That's basically what's being repeated in beats 1, 2, and 3. So we got. Make sure the inner beat that grace note is low when doing that cheese. And make sure that those diddles are really felt. Instead of it being too low, make sure they're felt so that each note of the diddle is getting their proper space. So let's try it. First 3 beats. 5, 6, 7, and. One more time. 6, 7. And all right, so that last beat in the first measure is a paradiddle-diddle, but the 1, 2, 3, the fourth beat of the paradiddle-diddle is a buzz. So instead of just we're doing para-ba-buzzer the that. Para-ba-buzzer the that. Right? So if I were to do the first 4 measures in total, this is how it would sound. time. 7 and. All right, definitely got to keep in mind that meter change. We're going from like playing 16 notes to playing like triplets in that sextuplet form. So keep in mind the meter change. Make sure you're playing in time because you may want to speed up when you're playing those sextuplets, but you got to keep it at that same tempo. Make sure you're keeping that in time. All right, so and then everything after that is all in sextuplets. So after we do that paradiddle-diddle with a buzz on the fourth note, we're doing another paradiddle-diddle, but there's flam taps in there. I know that this is a hybrid rudiment, but I definitely don't know what the name of it is. But we're doing a right, left, right, left, left. But that right, left, left is going to be flam taps. So we got. Right? So coming off the paradiddle-diddle where we do the buzz on the fourth note, we got. Right, left, flam, left, right. Make sure you're keeping everything low, those inner beats low, but still make sure those inner beats are felt because that's what's keeping the time as you play these sextuplets for the duration of this whole measure. So that first beat again is 5, 6, tap, 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 tap. All right. And so after we do the paradiddle-diddle with the flam taps in the middle, paradiddle-diddle with the flam taps in the middle, that is a fine name for this. Anyway, paradiddle-diddle, flam taps in the middle. Anyway, I listen to a lot of nursery rhymes messing with my son, so pardon me for real. So we going from flam.
Ugly.
So we're going from the paradiddle with flam taps in the middle into the Dutchadiddles, I believe those are called. The chudders. So we got. So it's pretty much a paradiddle with on the third note it's a flam, and we're doing 3 of those. So we got the paradiddle-diddle, and then we got the Dutchadiddle, boom. All right. So if I was to combine the last beat of the first measure, which was the paradiddle with the buzz on the first note, and then going into on the fourth note, sorry, and then going into the last measure, that's how that will sound. Oh, I really didn't do I didn't do the count in pickup. Yeah, I'm talking about counting. I ain't do a pickup. So I'm doing a pickup. Beat 4 is a pickup that I'm doing, and then I'm playing the first 3 beats of the second measure. Yeah.
So as a contender watching, so what you're saying is you're saying 1, 2, 3, and
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Uh-huh.
Your boy.
You got to clear it up for everybody. Thank you. All right, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then that last beat is literally just like the last beat in the first measure, where it's off the left. So on the first measure, we're doing. On the second measure, last beat of the second measure, we're doing off the left. So we got the entire second measure it goes like this. All right, again. Whoa, sorry. One more time. And all right. So yeah, and that's it. So we can run it from the top a couple of times. I'll run it twice at a good slow tempo, then once at a medium tempo, and then we'll run it fast for folks. And yeah, we'll see how y'all feel about it. So let's try it slow a couple of times. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and I ain't do sticks in right, but let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, and all right. Let's try a slightly faster tempo, good moderate tempo. 5, 6, 7, and yeah, that was pretty fast, but I'll slow it down. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and all right, let's do a fast tempo for the advanced folks. I know there's a few advanced people watching this, and I know y'all probably already got it, so we're going to get to it. Good tempo for y'all. 6, 7, and there we go.
Hey man, get off me. Get.
Okay.
I'm in the thing, eating that thing. No, I ain't gonna.
I go.
Oh, you hold on.
Yeah, you go.
Oh my God, I got you. Come on, come on.
That's the one right there. That one fleed his chair.
My bad.
But yeah.
No, that thing.
Yeah, that's Oh yeah.
No, now you know that's his lounge and chop, but you know the golden question: lounge and chops don't matter if you can't make it make sense. So I got to ask my brother, my freshman line brother, all of that. Put that thing in some music. You hear me?
Oh yeah, we got that. That ain't nothing. Let's get it. Let me see. Let me get a freestyle going.
Come on, it was.
I actually had forgotten that joke. I was like, wait.
Let
me look at the music.
Look, he said.
Right, I actually fumbled too. So hey, don't judge my dirtiness, y'all. I was
man. Look, that man did his thing. Nah, you hear me?
Yes, sir, man. So hey, for y'all who watching, man, let me see y'all learn this, and then post yourself playing it, tag us, and yeah, we're gonna get some reposts going.
Make that thing get up there. You hear me?
Right. All right, so Bryon, we gonna get your lounge and chop going as well. So let me share that.
Hey man, I'm the never before seen 17. Mine ain't that though. Let's get that out of the way. Mine ain't fostified. Yeah. But you know, I'm gonna see if I can get something cooking for you all, man. I always want to make something that you all can incorporate, and anything that you all want to put together. Maybe you got a solo for your students in high school. Maybe you're a collegiate person and you want somebody to go ahead and yap something in one of their things. I got it for you here. We got it for you here in the Drum Lounge Pod. Man, it's free solo. You don't got to pay nobody to write nothing. Right exactly. Here. Post for free.
Right here.
So here go mine. Is right here.
I mean,
so mine,
that means it ain't gonna be free for long.
Copyright that bit.
Mm-hmm.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is my lounge and chop. I wanted to give you all something that you can just flow into. Flow, make it breathe into your solos. No excuses, no anything. So mine, it's a good little moderate tempo of the beat of 90. I think that's about it. So that's a good thing. So mine is the lounge and chop number, whatever number this is. So here we are. And also too, I'm gonna play this whole thing with the Cookman form that we was raised with. I just wanted to point this out. I don't know where this little finger thing came from, y'all, that y'all be doing at Cookman, but it be killing me. Like, y'all just look like, I know you ain't playing the drum hard doing it.
It's not fire.
Yeah.
It's not fire.
Your boys be out there. Wee. Look at him. Wee. Yeah, killing me. All right, lounge and chop. I shouldn't even have to get into what the first two beats are with what's going on. If you don't know, when you see a slash through any note in percussion, this is you just add a diddle to whatever you're playing. With 16 notes, as you all know, this is a double stroke that you're playing. So the first two beats, ready, and. But one thing I didn't point out is the crescendo at the bottom. The P stands for piano, as the MF stands for muff. No, I'm just playing. The MF stands for mezzo forte. So P in music means piano, or you add double P's, pianissimo. But this piano means you play it soft. And then you go off to mezzo forte. When you get to mezzo means medium in our terms. Forte means loud. So medium, loud. So you go from soft to medium loud. So with that roll, you'll be playing ready and. All right. So with that being said, the first two beats don't got to get into. The next one goes into what we use as 30-second notes. 30-second notes get a little bit faster when it gets into the rhythm. But if you play 16 notes, 1, 2, 3, 30 seconds. You see what I'm saying? Give yourself a little bit of time with what's going on. So now with the 30 seconds, you're going to play a paradiddle-diddle. So 1, 2. All right. And then the next thing is what I hope a multitude of you percussionists know, which is called an egg beater. But I'm putting it in the 3 format, then going back to the 30-second 2 format. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. So an egg beater is when you play 3 on one hand and 2 on the other. You get what's going on? So with the egg beater, you add the paradiddle-diddle and then throw the egg beater in there. So, and then right after that, you have another double stroke that you did in the beginning. So that whole beat 3 and 4. So with the whole first measure, putting it all together at a good moderate tempo. Ready, and. Two, ready, and. All right, so you should end off on your right hand. That's the entire first measure. So now we'll get into the second measure. With the second measure, you're doing I'm necessarily not entirely sure. I think it's like in a form of a watered down polyflam drag. So, I mean, we're not getting into that. You're going to do 16 notes to the right and then going to the
It's really a hurdle. Just the accents are maneuvered.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
I kind of did the same thing on mine. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, a herder. There you go. You're right. So that's what it is, a herder. But you put the accent first in the rudiment and then you move on with everything else. So starting with your right hand. And then another double stroke that you're going to do with each hand. And then right after that, you're going to do the exact same thing on your left hand. 1, 2, ready, and. 1, 2, one more time, and. So now, doing it with your left hand. 2, one more time, and then you'll do it again on your right hand. One more time. All right. So with that being said, after you have that last note that you did on your left hand, you just get 3 accents to finish off the whole phrase. So the whole second measure. 1, 2, ready, and. 2, 1, 2, ready, and. 2, ready, and. And there it is. Putting it all together is a good little bit of a flow. Making sure that your hands are able to keep up with what's happening is it just your hands just kind of go on autopilot. You just sit down and you just let it happen. So starting from the top, I'm gonna put both of them together and try to give it to you all as it flows with me when I play it. Then adding a little bit of speed on it. So you can put it in anything. How you have whatever you got going on in your solos or your features, anything that you have, ladies and gentlemen, this is here for you. All right. So Lounge and Chop number input subtitle down here to say whatever it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. One,
I think I got confused on the tempo.
1, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, ready, and. All right, with a little bit more speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Two, one more time, and. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Lounge and Chop with the Cookman lock in. What you mean?
With the cooking sticks in.
Let's see what Nick taught me works. Hold on. Shabaya. Oh no, I can't do it. That's impossible, man. I don't know how this man do it.
Nah, man, you know what I gotta see you freestyle it, man. Let me see you freestyle it.
Hey, man.
See you freestyle the Lounge and Chop. I know
we
you got it.
We gonna get copywritten if I play some music and do it to the music? No, never mind. I ain't gonna take the risk. I don't want no problems. We gonna get copywritten. I was gonna play that Lucci. You hear me? Lucci free, baby.
Well, you know that January 31st?
Yeah. Oh,
that jack a banger.
Hey man, I'm sorry. They'll be all right.
That junk is the top song in Atlanta right now.
I'm talking about. Look at that. Well, I got that thing right. Wait, yeah, right here. Nothing but Lucci, boy.
Wait, so you just you're such a not Atlanta nigga. Like all of those albums are just Atlanta staples.
NBA. Where NBA YoungBoy come from? He ain't from Atlanta. But whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna play that bit. I don't care. Can I play it and chop to it?
Yeah.
I feel like
Let's
we
see.
copyright. Hey man,
no,
we don't own copyrights.
Oh, YouTube, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are on YouTube.
Okay, all right, I ain't gonna play it no more. All right, I don't want no problem.
Yeah,
all right,
nah.
Whatever. All right, here's your freestyle for y'all. Put it in anything, make it happen. 1, 2, ready, and.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeremie was like, hey, I'm glad he ain't chopped me up when we was in school. Yeah, I know.
Nah, man. Nah, that was just phenomenal. We did just create some crazy lists. Oh, I ain't even play yours. I know you played mine. I play yours as well. I messed up.
You didn't know. Let me tell you, I'm sorry. This reminded me of a story, bro. One time I wrote, you remember this?
Isn't that like Grievous Groove?
No, that's what I wrote. Well, me and Mike wrote it.
Yeah. I do. Yeah.
I sent this to Jeremy because we was writing for that feature that we showed you all. Anyway, we was writing for that feature, and I sent it to Jeremy. I said, Jeremy, what you think about this? Come on, let me see what you said. So I sent this solo to him. This is probably the hardest solo I've written, and still even hard to play and execute. Now I'm not even gonna do it. So I said it to Jeremy. I kid you all not. In school, while we are in classes, all of that. I wish I still had the video. I sent it to Jeremy, and I was like, "Hey, see if you can play this." Set in the music, played it. In my head, I'm like, just go easy. You don't gotta go hard. Just take your time with it. That's all you need to do. Jeremy, I kid you not. This solo came back to me within 20 minutes. Jeremy said, "Like this?" I was like, "Man, no, it got to be sped up." And I'm talking about, and this is how much of a jerk this man is. That boy said. Within 20 minutes, y'all, it took me a year, maybe not a year, but it took me and Mike maybe like a week to write this song. This man. I said, yeah, bro. Nah, bro.
Stick flip at the beginning.
Yeah. Yo, that's how you know it's you. That boy said. I said, yeah, bro, you're him.
Yeah. Now that was back when learning music was a hunger. That's how I breathe.
I'm telling you, that man learned. That's around the time you was learning stuff like Jedi Knight, all them BIOS things that was coming out.
Yeah.
That man made
that
stuff
just to learn stuff.
And you was making videos. I think around that time you made that video.
Yeah.
What's that Jedi Knight thing? I tried to learn that bit, but and then at the very end, you was like,
Oh yeah. That Star Wars junk.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I don't care. That boy said, hey, caught it.
Right. I was in phase 2 or something.
Yeah. You was literally right there. I think you was in. You was on my floor because I was on the second floor.
Yeah.
Right there, and I just didn't know you recorded, and you made the video, and then I think you either played it in my room, and then showed it to me, or you posted it and then showed it to me.
And then showed it, yeah.
Like, man, forget it. I was like, man, I can play this. Nah,
that joke was fire, man. Yeah, that was a fun moment. It was random as hell too. So shout out to all the Star Wars fans out there.
The Force is with him.
Right. So yeah, we can really go without. Yeah, we can really go to the fifth quarter segment. So the fifth for y'all who don't know, I know it's been a while since we've been in fifth quarter. So we're back, man. We're back. But for the fifth quarter segment. For those of y'all who don't know, this is when we play a band clip or a drumline clip, whether it be new or old. We play it uninterrupted, no commentary, just so y'all can literally just enjoy the clips just how we are enjoying it. And we just play it on the show for real for y'all. And so for today, I am throwing it back to, I want to say, just 17 years ago, 08, to Miles College playing End of the Road. This is one of those clips
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah, this is one of them clips that was on my MP3 player at the time. So this is a super throwback for me. But yeah, if I can bring my...
Bro, I remember that. Let me send this to you. Oh, this finna be nasty. I'm finna be on mute, but you all finna see me over here yanking in the air.
So yeah, here's Miles College playing End of the Road. What a band. What a band.
My bad, bro. I had, bro. That don't put me through it. Okay, you see the veins coming up my head?
Yeah,
y'all. I don't. It been so long since we recorded. Yeah, it been so long since we recorded. I done grew hair, and you see my hair leaving me.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's talk about that. No.
No, but all actuality, first off, that fifth quarter was just the most yankingest thing ever. I will be the one to say it, Miles. 24K. I miss when the drums were tuned like that. I think they were tuned like that in the Reddit Road days, but boy, do I miss. Man. Yes, them snares were. Yeah. I think those are the only snares that I've ever heard that would crunk up the way that they crunk up and sound it off like they do. I think maybe Prairie View was like that back in the day, but Miles had a distinctive sound.
Yeah. That jump was just they crunk up, man. That's back when Dirty Diana, when Miles played Dirty Diana, and it used to be,
God.
That was back in the days, man.
And they played this other song called Still Friends or something like that.
Still Friends, yeah.
What's it called?
Nick back then used to be fire.
Cut Friends, that's what it's called. Cut Friends, my bad. Cut Friends.
Oh, Cut Friends, yeah. I remember some Friends, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Them boys was nasty. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremie fifth quarter, y'all.
Exactly, man. Shout out to Miles.
I think,
what you got,
man? I just want to say, Georgia and Alabama. I can't take nothing away from Memphis. Never mind. Let me not even say that. I don't want to start no problems. But so my fifth quarter, as we were just talking about earlier, the mass band season is in effect. Band does not stop, and especially for the people that love what they do. This thing keeps going, and keeps going. So mine, I sent it to you, by the way. Mine is by Georgia Mass Band. When that first year, this was the year when I told y'all they did that little meet the bands, and they wasn't as big. They wasn't as big as this. Cause boy, them boys, look at this. Oh wait, you gonna see the intro or whatever. But them boys was up there. So Georgia Mass Band playing. I believe it's still. That money bag. All right.
Bro, what on earth? Them
Like
boys is insane.
what type of
man.
Wheaties do you have to eat to be in a
Bro.
tempo? Like you should be falling off tempo immediately with a band that size, man.
Man, that big,
and
yeah.
oh my gosh, man! And you just hear the percussion just bang, out there. Bang,
Yeah,
bang,
exactly,
bang,
man.
bang, bang.
Just struggling with all their might. You can tell that the tempo was getting a bit off once percussion was coming back in, but I mean, it makes sense. It's like the band is ginormous.
Well, you can tell that what's them little funny videos that what's his name, Davion, DeVille he be making.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was playing that. And I was playing that part. They were playing that. Dude, I hit that Fort Valley. Did be right here. You hear me? That is so hard, man. Come on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my fifth quarter, man. That's still, but Moneybag made that thing happen, man. Come on.
Yeah. I was actually at that performance now that I think about it. Yeah, I was right outside there. So, shout out to Georgia Mass Band.
Sometimes you just gotta I feel like how Nexus is. Nexus to me is like what every drum line wants to be.
Yeah.
If you just sit there and you're paying freestyling, I gotta go into chop mode. You just freestyling.
And then you just go into
you just go into what you want to go into. I feel like how Nexus is when it comes down to that with drums. Like you got every tonals, loud bass drum, highly tuned snares that be out there
when you want to. Yeah,
I feel like that's what GAM is. Georgia Mass Band is band wise. Like let's just have a really big band with 4 brass and woodwinds. I mean 4 woodwind players.
4 woodwind players, yeah.
And just play as loud as you can. Forget a headache. Just go.
And then playing eloquent pieces at that, because folks from Georgia are just great musicians at that. So these folks are playing cranking songs while playing fire arrangements at that. Like, so I think Georgia Mass Band just got the idea down perfectly. Like they got that Mass Band program jumped down perfectly.
That formula is done.
That formula, yeah. They perfected it over the years from when they first started off to now. So shout out to them, man.
Man, for
shout
sure.
out to them.
Can't wait to see what you all pull out this season.
Yes, definitely can't wait, man. Can't wait for all these battles and everything, man. So yeah, we'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch. It's crazy.
Right. We'll be in touch.
My people have your people's number.
Right, man. But before we go anywhere, we do want to kind of announce something that's huge. So for y'all who watching the show, and especially if you made it this far, you're gonna be the first to know about this because everybody else gonna know once we make the post on social media. The Drum Lounge podcast is going to do a drum pad giveaway, man. We partnered with Xymox Percussion. They sponsored 2 drum pads to give to us, man. Thanks y'all at Xymox and Kevin for getting us right with these 2 drum pads. So we're gonna do it. Well, we reached 5,000 followers. So in honor of that, we're about to reach 5,000 followers. We're gonna officially announce it once we reach 5,000 followers. But once we reach 5,000 followers, we're gonna do 2 drum pad giveaways. And so for this first drum pad giveaway, we got specific rules. So first, you gotta follow me. You gotta follow Bryon. You gotta follow the Drum Lounge page. And then you got to follow Xymox Percussion. And then once you do all of that, you have to learn the magic lick and play it to the best of your ability. So wherever you can find a clip of the magic lick, you got to tag all of us, man. So wherever you can find a clip of the magic lick, you're going to find it, going to learn it to the best of your ability. And record yourself playing it and tag all of us, man. If we gonna see who did it the best, who did it the fastest, who had the best playing ability, and who played it just like I did. So
who can spin their stick fast enough to make the stick levitate?
Exactly. Right. So we already got the pads. We already got the jump pads. Like they're here at my house already right now. So you ain't got to worry about having to go through Xymox to get it. They actually had the option of, hey, right. They actually had the option of, hey, we can let the winners just choose their drum pads themselves so they can have the exact design that they want. I was like, nah, just go and send them to me.
I do it, thank you.
Yeah, I do it myself, thank you, and then I just send it out to whoever wins. So I do got the drum pads myself. In the official promo, you will see them. So you know this ain't no fugazi. But we just really want to celebrate the followers that we have for supporting our platform, man. Because this is for the drumming, and this is just spreading God's word, man, through the playing of drums.
For sure.
So if you want this drum pad, man, we starting out. This is the first drum pad giveaway. We just giving out this first one. So learn the magic lick. Follow Bryon. Follow me. Follow the Drum Lounge page. Follow Xymox, and we gonna pick who the winner is, man, for this first drum pad. So. Let's get it, man. Let's get drumming.
Let's make it happen. And then after that one, once we get everything up and cooking, that first drum pads given away, then the next one will be under my rules and regulations. And I'm not even gonna get into what you're gonna play yet. I don't want you to practice.
I want to practice yet.
Who gonna get it and who gonna be all right and who's gonna knock it out. But we're gonna get the first drum line.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say probably next episode we'll probably be giving it to your rules. So. Yeah, definitely.
That's fine. Man. We can make that happen. I want to make sure this one gets set up and gone. First.
Sure,
you ain't gonna be able to practice for mine. You better be able to be able. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, man. We thank y'all for tuning into another episode. But before we go anywhere, I gotta always remind y'all. If you practice today, good job. Here's a cookie. Here's a round of applause, another round of applause, but still go practice. Yeah. If you planned on practicing today, but you just didn't get to it, why wait for something that you could do right now? Go practice right now, man. It's going to be beneficial for you, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't practice today, if you didn't plan on practicing today, if you just didn't listen to any metronome, didn't listen to any drumline music, or didn't even learn a new rudiment, I got 3 words for you.
Okay, wait. I ain't heard these words in forever. Come on.
This is going to be tough.
Knock it off.
You are trash.
Indefinitely.
All right, y'all.